Like, God, if you're real, take away my anxiety and depression. Because deep down, like, I really don't want to do this right now. Like, I don't. It was on Christmas, December 25th, 2020. I'll never forget the date. It was just buildup of anxiety and depression over the years. And I had had thoughts of taking my own life. But I felt like Christmas that day, interactions with friends and family that day just weren't the best. And I struggled with feeling loved. And I was like, this is the most unloved I felt on like a day where you give gifts and it's like the season of giving. And I'm like, this isn't cool. And it's like, you have the thoughts of like, oh, maybe I'm going to do it, like contemplation. But I was like, this is the day where I'm going to do it. Like, I'm fed up and I'm just tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of feeling unloved. Maybe it's better if I'm not here. Maybe the anxiety and depression will go away. Like, I don't know. After we got done doing Christmas with our families or whatever, we came home. I just told my parents, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go get Waffle House for a snack. But deep down, I was set. I had like letters to my family and stuff like that. And like, I had like a note with like password on my phone and just where stuff was, voice memos, like all this other stuff. And then my grandfather, he used to carry this knife called a Hawksbill knife. He had given one to me. My plan was just to take my life with that knife. And so I went to Waffle House to kind of get like my last meal and run away from my problems. I walk in, slam packed. And I knew that because I was there alone, I wouldn't get to sit at a booth or anything. And I grabbed this random guy and I'm like, hey, I'll pay for your meal if you sit with me. I'm just trying to eat right now. So we sit down pretty quick. And as soon as we sit down, he starts dumping his life problems on me. My wife's divorcing me. This is my last time with the kids. She's taking the kids from me, taking my money. I got nothing left. I'm losing it. And I'm like sitting there just thinking, you have no idea what I'm about to do, dude. And you're complaining to me about your family situation and this and that. And I'm thinking like, I'm about to go home and make a decision that I can't revoke. That's what's going through my brain. I'm like weighed down, my eyelids just sagging, not because I'm tired, because I'm just...
You think it's your last day?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, this is really it. He's just talking. I'm hearing some, not hearing everything, just kind of in my own lane. And then I just hear him say, I love my wife. She doesn't feel the same about me. There's no growth in a relationship if the love isn't mutual. And when he said that, it was just like an arrow struck my heart. All of that head knowledge I had about Jesus was just flashing in my brain. Scriptures I had heard. When I was growing up in church, I would memorize the verse of the week so I could get a prize out of the treasure box. All these scriptures I'd memorized when I was a little kid, flashing through my brain. The gospel finally making sense to me. All these things, just supernatural understanding of like who God is, because he said there's no growth in a relationship if the love isn't mutual. And I went, man, I must have felt like God didn't love me because he was pursuing me and I wasn't even giving him a chance to love him back. And I never experienced any growth in that relationship because I just didn't